So what if I told you that for under 600 bucks, you could get a TV that's not just good, but surprisingly great? Today, we're diving into the TCL QM6K Mini LED, a TV that reeks of value with features that usually belong on pricier models. In the next few minutes, I'll show you how it nails gaming with a slick 144 Hz refresh rate, punches way above its weight in picture quality, and even throws in Dolby Vision IQ, all while keeping that price tag in check. Stick around because we're going to dive into every detail and tell you why this just might be the best value pick of 2025. But before we get into it, please be sure to smash that like and subscribe button and ring that bell to stay notified of our latest content. All right, so let's start with the design. Now, I know a lot of budget TVs look well budget, but the QM6K, not so much. It's got slim bezels, a clean, modern stand, and if you go for the larger models, you even get a matte screen finish. That matte coating isn't just for looks, it cuts down on glare, so if you've got a bright living room, that's a lifesaver. Smaller sizes don't get the matte treatment, so glare might be more noticeable. But overall, this thing looks way more premium than the price suggests. Now here's where things get interesting. The QM6K is a mini LED. That means you're getting better brightness, contrast, and backlight control than most TVs in this price range. Brightness hits around 688 nits in SDR and about 695 in HDR. More than enough to make HDR content pop. Blacks are deep, colors are vibrant, and you get support for just about every HDR format there is. Watching movies or shows on this thing feels way above the pay grade. Sure, it's not OLED level black perfection, but for a TV starting under $600, it's wild. Gamers, you're gonna like this too. HDMI 2.1 ports with 144 Hz refresh rate at 4K. And if you're okay dropping to 1080p, TCL's game accelerator can push it up to 240 Hz. You also get auto low latency mode, AMD FreeSync Premium Pro, and variable refresh rate support to keep things smooth. Input lag is about 13 milliseconds. That's not the absolute fastest, but it's still really solid for casual and even competitive play. So whether you're on Xbox Series X, PS5, or PC, this TV keeps up without breaking a sweat. The QM6K runs Google TV, which means your streaming apps, voice controls, and recommendations are all built in. Navigation is snappy, and if you've got a Google Home setup, it plays nice with your smart devices too. You can also cast from your phone, use Chromecast built-in, and the remote has a dedicated Google Assistant button. And speaking of the remote, TCL really nailed it here. It's sleek, it's comfortable, and yes, it's backlit, which means no more blindly pressing buttons in the dark and accidentally launching some random app instead of changing the volume. The backlight kicks in automatically when you pick it up. Super handy for movie nights when the lights are low. Plus, you've got dedicated app buttons for Netflix, YouTube, and more, along with the aforementioned Google Assistant right up top for quick voice searches. It's a small touch, but honestly, it's one of those quality of life features you miss the second you use a remote without it. Now, if I have to nitpick, the sound is fine. Not bad, not great, but it will do for casual viewing. But if you want theater-level immersion, grab yourself a soundbar. Now, I know some of you might be eyeing TCL's step-up model, the QM7K, and wondering, should I just spend a little more? Well, here's the deal. The QM7K does bring a few upgrades. It's got higher peak brightness, better local dimming control for improved contrast, and a slightly sleeker design. If you're in a super bright room or you want every last bit of HDR punch, it might be worth the extra cash. But here's the twist. The QM6K still holds its own in real-world use. For most viewers, you'd be hard-pressed to notice a huge difference in day-to-day viewing unless you had them side by side. And considering the QM6K costs significantly less, that's money you could put toward a great soundbar or gaming accessories. So unless you need that last 10% of performance, the QM6K just might just be your sweet spot. The TCL QM6K is the perfect example of a TV that makes you question why you'd spend double or triple in some cases for something only slightly better. It's bright, colorful, gamer-friendly, and runs one of the best smart TV platforms out there. Yes, the sound could use a boost, and smaller models might have some glare issues. But for under $600, you are getting a set that can hang with TVs twice its price. So if you want the best value TV of 2025, this is it. And honestly, even if you've got a bigger budget, this still might be the smarter buy. If this review helped you out, hit that like button, subscribe for more tech breakdowns, and drop a comment with the next TV you want me to check out. Thanks for watching, and as always, stay savvy.